Have you ever stayed in a job, relationship, or investment just because you've already put so much into it? It's a common trap. Feeling like leaving means wasting all your effort, time, or money. We tell ourselves, I've come this far, I can't quit now, even when it's clear things aren't working. The fear of letting go keeps us stuck, hoping things will turn around. But the real cost isn't what you've already spent, it's what you're missing out on by staying stuck. Every day in an unfulfilling situation is a day not spent pursuing something better. Recognizing this pattern is the first step to breaking free. You have the power to choose a new path, no matter how much you've already invested. The sunk cost fallacy is our tendency to stick with something just because we've already invested in it, whether that's time, money, or effort, even if it's no longer worth it. It's a mental trap that makes us feel like we have to keep going, simply because we don't want our previous investments to go to waste. This can happen in all areas of life, from relationships and hobbies to business ventures and daily decisions. Sunk means those costs are gone forever, like water under a bridge. No matter what you do next, you can't get that time, money, or energy back. It's already spent, and holding on to it only weighs you down. Logically, past investments shouldn't affect our future choices, but our minds struggle to let go. We often feel guilty or anxious about abandoning something we've put so much into, even when it's clear that moving on would be the smarter choice. Imagine you bought a non-refundable concert ticket, but you're sick and it's storming outside. The money's already gone, but you feel compelled to go anyway, just to avoid wasting it. Even though staying home would be better for your health, the urge to justify your earlier spending is strong. This error shows up everywhere, like finishing a bad book just because you've already read half of it, or pouring more money into a failing business, hoping things will turn around simply because you've already invested so much, or sticking with a doomed project at work, even when it's clear it won't succeed, just because of all the hours and resources already spent. Each new investment is justified by the last, creating a cycle of escalating commitment that's hard to break. We keep adding more, hoping things will improve, but often they don't. The more we invest, the harder it is to walk away. Our emotions and pride get tangled up with our decisions, making it even tougher to cut our losses. We end up making choices based on the past, not the future. Instead of asking, what's best for me now, we focus on what we've already lost. Understanding this trap is the first step to making better, forward-looking decisions. By recognizing when the sunk cost fallacy is influencing us, we can learn to let go and choose what's truly best for our future. Why do we fall for the sunk cost fallacy? It's not about intelligence, it's about how our brains are wired. Loss aversion makes us feel losses twice as strongly as gains, so quitting feels like admitting defeat. As long as we keep going, we can hope our investment will pay off. Our ego also gets in the way. Admitting a mistake feels like a blow to our self-image. We want to be seen as consistent and competent, so we double down instead of cutting our losses. This creates a mental trap. It's easier to keep investing than to admit we were wrong. Our brains build a cage of comfort, convincing us it's safer to stay put than to start fresh. The sunk cost fallacy isn't just a theory. It's a powerful force that has shaped the course of history and continues to influence the choices we make every day, often without us even realizing it. It quietly affects our daily lives, guiding decisions both big and small, from the way we spend our time to the relationships we hold on to. Take the Concorde jet, for example. Governments and engineers kept pouring money, resources, and hope into the project, even after it became clear that it would never be profitable or practical for the masses. They did this simply because so much had already been invested, believing that abandoning it would mean admitting defeat and wasting all that effort. The result? A technological marvel that captured imaginations but ultimately became a financial disaster, leaving behind lessons that still echo today. The same flawed logic traps gamblers at casinos who keep chasing their losses, convinced that just one more bet will finally turn things around and make all the previous losses worthwhile. Each new bet is an attempt to erase past losses. But more often than not, it only leads to even bigger ones, deepening the hole. In relationships too, the sunk cost fallacy can keep couples together out of habit, shared memories, and the years they've already spent together, even when the future no longer looks bright or fulfilling, and happiness has faded into the background. "We've been together for years" becomes the main reason to stay, as if the time already spent together is too valuable to walk away from. Even when happiness is gone, the weight of the past can feel impossible to let go of. The past becomes a heavy burden, holding us back and keeping us from moving forward into new opportunities or healthier choices. Whether it's money, time, or love, the sunk cost fallacy can keep us stuck in losing situations, making it hard to let go and start fresh. But recognizing this pattern is the first step to breaking free, allowing us to make choices based on the future we want, not the past we can't change. Knowing about the sunk cost fallacy is one thing. Escaping it takes practice. Start by asking, if I hadn't already invested in this, would I choose it today? This question helps you see the situation with fresh eyes, free from the weight of past investments. Focus on future gains, not past losses. Quitting a bad job isn't wasting years, it's gaining decades of better work. Ending a stagnant relationship isn't throwing away history, it's opening up to future happiness. Normalize quitting when it's the smart move. The most successful people are quick to cut their losses. Give yourself permission to change course. Walking away isn't failure, it's wisdom. Prioritize your future over your past. Breaking free from the sunk cost fallacy is an act of self-respect. It means valuing your future more than your past investments. You can't change what's already spent, but you control what you do next. This isn't weakness, it's wisdom and growth. Life is a journey, and sometimes you need to backtrack to find a better path. The time spent on the wrong road taught you what you don't want. That's valuable knowledge. Let go of the need to justify every past choice. Evaluate new opportunities based on their future potential, not past commitments. Ask yourself, are you holding on out of hope for the future, or just fear of wasting the past? Your future is unwritten. Choose to move forward with clarity and courage.